Okay, Vera.
What, Chrissy? Oh, I have to look over.
Yeah. Okay, so we wanted to share today a little bit about something that we pull forward from past lives.
Correct.
And Vera, do you want to share the strongest sense? Because we have the different senses, our sight, our smell, our taste and touch. And did you want to share one of the strongest senses that we utilize?
That can be one of the, there's one that's very strong that tends to be ones that trigger more than the other senses, and that would be the sense of smell.
Mm-hmm. So interesting.
And you call it the olfactory?
Yes, we'll go with that. I just find this fascinating because, Vera, you have an intense dislike.
A very intense hate.
For a for a certain scent. And
God.
Do you want to
just
share?
Just even thinking about it, I start getting
like
hot.
It doesn't make
no,
you feel
I don't
good.
Like it. No.
And then this is interesting. So, do you want to share what it is?
It's a flower and it's ugly. And it stinks.
It's a particular flower,
right.
But the reason is, this is the fascinating part.
And they're very expensive.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
Well, I don't know if they're very expensive, but they're expensive.
Yeah, they're very nice flowers.
Oh my God.
I'm a flower lover, so.
Zeri, I love you, but every time you send flowers, those flowers are on there. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
So, but the reason is because it's something that reminds you of a very traumatic event in a past life.
And I don't really know consciously that you're the one that reminded me of it.
Yes, I know it is.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
And the only reason...
I mean, I want to cry whenever I smell that stuff.
Well, there's a reason.
Admit it. It's bad.
Should we share?
Yes.
Okay, this would be good. All right, so in one of your past lives, you were physically attacked and brutally murdered. And during this event, you were so connected with your husband that you were picking up on, because he was at a marketplace,
right,
getting you these imported flowers from
they were nowhere around. I was by myself.
They were imported from the Orient. I don't know if that's, but that's what it was in that time. That's what it, and so it was this special, really, rare type of flower, and he was getting them for you, and you were connected. So you were smelling that, and I know this just sounds, but you carry that within you because it was such a traumatic event.
Yeah.
Yes, and so it's fascinating because in your years of doing sessions, soul journey sessions for your clients, have you had other clients that have brought forward, like there's different scents that either trigger them in a very joyful, happy way or a very negative way? Like
all the time, different, and it's vast. Loving to it's really horrible kind of thing.
Right.
But it's very intense, and that's why whenever you are the hypnotherapist, you don't want to have any sense. You want to have scents, but you don't want to have any kind of smells in the room. You don't wear perfume, and you don't have any
those fragrant candles,
because it does trigger people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, isn't it? But it's a testimony really to the cell memory of how strong it can be for us, and how a lot of us can think about there might be certain types of foods or different places
one
you visit.
I can remember really vividly is this one lady was, every time she smelled smoke, she would panic, and before she knew about what the past life was, she just couldn't understand why she would have palpitations. She would feel like she was going to die.
Right.
Yeah, and it was in the Wild West, and she was in a covered wagon.
Oh no!
And they were being attacked, and they were setting the wagons on fire.
It's not like she could run out.
No, they were surrounded.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was why. But once she figured that out, then she could leave it in that past life. She's not going to be surrounded in this life, kind of thing, and you can let it go.
And that's the amazing part about what you help us to discover in our past lives through your soul journey sessions, for example, how even if, it's not that you're going to want to go out and get those flowers, but you have the understanding of it, and it can help to release the negativity of the experience.
Right.
And that scent, it's like a reminder, but then it has become like a strength for you, because now you can really feel the strength that you gained, because even when that was happening to you, you were still in this state of mind of like, they can't get to me.
Yeah, they can't take my soul. I remember that vividly.
And because of the love you and your husband had, they couldn't touch that.
Exactly.
And that's the beautiful strength.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can become a strength.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you for sharing your
You're
amazing
welcome.
story with us of your past life.
Yes.
And we hope you enjoy.
And a lot of time hypnotherapists don't actually work on themselves. It's kind of cobbler's children have no shoes kind of thing. So it's nice to be able to put things together for yourself if you're the one that's always helping others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, love it.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you for joining us.
No flowers.